Raidho began in 2001, and it all began with revolutionary Raidho ribbon tweeter, which is only 0.02 grams, which is around 50 times less mass than a normal dome tweeter. Therefore, it's very fast, very detailed, and very transparent, but never sounding fatiguing. And that's a real trick with this tweeter. Raidho is located in Pandrup in Denmark, and here we do as much production in-house as we possibly can to achieve the quality that we want. All drive units are made in-house here in Pandrup in Denmark by hand. For instance, the tweeter is made by our penfoil ribbon and is manufactured 100% to our standards and our design. So it's a unique tweeter.
It's like the difficult part in making the tweeter. It's actually getting the piece. It's like a nanotape. Get that piece totally centered. If it's a little bit crooked, you can see everything. So you only get one shot. Either it goes and it's centered, beautiful. Otherwise, you can throw it away and then start all over again.
At Raidho, we have two series of speaker lines. We have the X series and we have the TD series. The X stands for extremely high value for money. So you get the real ribbon tweeter connected to the sandwich construction of the drive unit with aluminum and ceramic. And we have an additional model with the T on the end, which is another coating, which is called Tantalum for extra stiffness. We have our flagship TD series, which stands for Tantalum Diamond. And for this new series, we designed a completely new and revolutionary drive units. It has a very, very strong magnet system with an underhung voice coil. And we have a membrane that is based on aluminum with ceramic coating and tantalum and diamond-like coating on top. And with these 5 layers, we have the different properties in different layers that balance each other out for very, very high breakups and very, very low distortion. The diamond-like coating we have done in collaboration with Technical Institute in Aarhus. They have designed a special mixture of coatings in order to increase the stiffness and rigidity of the membrane.
They gave us a challenge to increase the stiffness of these membranes. And of course, things are not always easy from the start, but we managed to do this. What we do is that we apply a coating on top of the membranes to increase the stiffness. By doing it as a thin coating with a very stiff material, we get a very high increase in resonance frequency for the membrane itself without the cost of adding a lot of mass.
When it's TD diamond membranes, we have to be careful because actually it's quite expensive. Even if you fingerprints on the membrane, you have to throw it out and start all over. It's expensive for us to make any mistakes, you know. That's why we try to do everything perfect first time.
For the coating itself, they have specifically designed it to work optimal with our drive units to make the breakups go as high as possible in frequency and make the distortion as low as possible. One of the really magical things at Raidho is our crossovers. Not only do they consist of very high quality components, but they are actually also done in a very, very manual and labor intensive way. So it's done by hand mounting of the components on a proper plate, not a PCB, and then they are hardwired point to point with integrated Nordost cabling.
We've built the crossovers a bit different than most others because all the cables and solderings are under the filter. So when you look at it, it looks clean. And on the bottom, we have all the cables and wiring actually going through.
All the Raidho speakers share many of the same qualities. They all have an aluminum front baffle and have many different finishes to choose from. All of the TD series has curved cabinets for less standing waves inside and for a better dispersion of the sound.
In order to work here, it's very important to have a high sense of details because everything we do here is like things that might not seem important, we take it very important. When we start, we take the speaker all the through the journey here and send it off. Only one guy on one speaker, and that's how we know everything is done perfectly.
What I really love about Raidho speakers is that they have a fantastic holographic sound with very high resolution, very low distortion, and really comes close to you as a presence in the room.